Yes, all the different preachers here. I think Prabhu, you don't need to introduce Prabhu. Everybody knows him. So introducing, start introducing. Prabhu is the senior most here. Namaskar, Prabhu. He preaches, currently he is teaching Srimad Bhagavatam. Yeah. Previously he taught Bhagavad Gita and DYS as well. He made our slides that we use, the DYS slides that we use here.
Okay.
So originally done by Prabhu.
Actually, it's taken from yours. He's a very good slide maker.
Yeah.
Colorful.
Oh, yeah. Very colorful. Yeah. And then Arjun Saka Prabhu, he's here since last 3 years, Prabhu. 3 years. So he primarily inspired all the kids here to chant every day, and they all became quite stable after his arrival here.
Yes.
He just takes any kid, get in touch with him, he'll convert into 1600. Chintaman. Brajaraman Prabhu, he is organizing a Bhagavad Gita class here.
Okay.
And he's also doing a Western outreach. Yesterday we saw a couple of...
oh, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So he's doing monthly program for that and regular Bhagavad Gita classes here.
Yeah. That Western outreach you do here only or another place you have?
So we do here only.
Okay.
And weekly we do a reading.
Okay. With the same Western... Weekly, once a week?
Once a week.
Apart from the class?
Apart from, means we
monthly Western outreach is you personally go?
No, they come here. They all come here.
So these are married couples from.
Correct. Yeah.
So primarily,
you have a nice hall, even if crowd increases, no problem.
We don't call it as a classroom, we call it as a discussion, Q&A kind of a thing.
Yeah.
We are not ready for the instructive kind of a base.
Correct.
So it's more about culture.
And weekly once you are reading some SSR or something?
Also, like, let's say that we had Ram Navami or Narasimha Chaturdasi, so we'll read 2-3 weeks before or after that we'll read all the pastimes of Narasimha Dev or not. So there is no structure to what we read, and basically we go by what they actually want to know. Actually, right now we are trying to read 64 qualities of Krishna.
Nityananda Vilas Prabhu helps.
You get it from the book Art of Shining Hare Krishna, that book, 64 qualities of Krishna, correct?
Yeah.
From there you got it?
As well as there are certain blogs or whatever, articles by Vaishnavas.
Okay, very good. Yeah. I think Nitya Sevani Mataji also spoken it.
Yeah, so we primarily take some of them.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu. Nityananda Vilas Prabhu helps in outreach to boys, beams in boys. He
Who
organizes.
are the beams and boys?
They are like 10 to 15 years. Yes. The kids. So he organized outdoor activities.
Okay, 10 to 15 years kids. Okay. Okay.
So the same group is now, primarily trained by Srinivas Sharan Prabhu. Srinivas Sharan Prabhu.
I was just telling Prabhu, in the children, there are 3 categories. One is 5, 6, 7, 8 is one age group. 9, up to 9 you can say also. And then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe we can say that up to 14. Actually 13 onward the logic avenue opens. Urmila Mataji, there's a book called The Vaikuntha Children, articles she wrote in those days. So they say that children who are in the, like 3rd, 4th, 5th standards, which means their age is 8, 9, 10. They do rote repetition very well. So they like songs, Vaishnava songs they can learn, memorizing shlokas, especially age group of 7, 8, 9, 10. They're very good at it and they're fond of it. They can memorize the whole Shaduguru Ashtakam. That kind of power they have. They remember the whole thing very well. And so we have so many songs, we have so many shlokas. Even Bhaktan shlokas they remember very well. And stories, like Krishna stories and everything. That's the best age. And they don't ask any question. They can hear and accept. But when they touch the age standard, which means 12 years of age, that's where the logic thing starts. So up to the years 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we can give knowledge. And 10, 11, 12, we can give understanding. And 13 onwards, then personal application, preaching application, theological application. These things are understandable too, because I personally had experience of teaching in the school. I went, 6th to 7th was very easy. 8th standard when I went, they asked why, what is the proof God exists and things like that. They ask questions. They begin thinking and asking questions like that. So at that time, therefore they needed a different type of treatment. And then 8th and 9th is the time when they ask questions, change their perceptions, change their understanding of philosophy. Oh, I never had such a logical understanding of God's existence or soul's existence and all that. Then when they come to the 10th standard, which means 15 years of age, at that time they are like Brahmanas. They want to tell others. They don't like to sit and just go on listening. So then they want to share the knowledge. So then we give them projects, then we give them presentations, then we give them dramas, then we put them in discussions, then we make them group presentations. So these are very effective beyond the age of 50. Now especially 15, 16, 17, 18, that's the growing age. And if you call them for a weekly program and tell them that, like I have a sadhu sambhashan, I call it. I have 32 topics I have from Bhagavatam. So you give them and choose the topic, they choose the topic, and then they will make very nice PPTs in computer and bring it, and they will show it as a group, they will present. But then you also get a chance to enhance their understanding. Like, I only give them time, for one group I give, say, 15 minutes time to present. Then I will add another half an hour I will add. That they will sit and listen. Because that includes comments on, I can just show one, I can just show you. I can just show one. Actually, this is how Sambhashan evaluation. I think. Very good.
If you can come a little bit closer to, so HDMI can be reachable.
The girls were more grown up yesterday, and the boys were smaller.
Boys are less.
Boys are less and young.
No, the less, their age group is also lesser, many of them. Yeah. So therefore the girls could answer the questions very easily.
Yeah, except for that Karthikeyan.
Correct. Yeah.
I need the HDMI.
Hmm?
HDMI.
Yeah,
No, you have to connect to the laptop.
HDMI port. So here I have done, it's a topic is Vedic disruption. So I have given the good points on the presentation. And these are good points. Two boys presented, I have written that, and I have given improvements also, I have given that. These are improvements for the students. So I make for every group, I make like this.
So giving them a topic and asking them to think and come up with something.
I'll show you the topics. I'll show you the topics also. It's not coming. Here. For example, see, this is how to prepare a presentation. I've given that, Now how to prepare, gather information, how to give a presentation. It is given. And then we, here the different topics. Spirit of an author is representative. How to take help of others. I have given in brackets the reference also. If you give 1 week in advance, they prepare. Nowadays, many schools and colleges are giving such assignments. They give, actually, many teachers nowadays are taking an approach of go to the library, see videos and make notes. Actually, when they do research and come and present, see, mood of a disciple from Brahma, Kardama, Vidura, they go to those sections and they play. So this is all about authority subordination. Then there is also Vaishnava qualities. And we are given references. And this actually gives them a lot of homework. They have to prepare and come. Even 1 month in advance also we can give them. See, the dangers we avoided. There are many topics like this. And this is very important forms of devotion service. So these are all based on Bhagavatam mainly. We give them topics like this and they prepare. Of course, this is, I'm just giving one. And then when they present, then we give them like this. Like for example, for every boy I make like this, every group. Feedback. And they get a lot of improvement points. They like this. So the blue slide is appreciation, good points. The yellow slide is room for improvement. So when you give like this, they take it with them and they improve very fast.
Next
presentation, immediately they will improve it. Yeah.
So this is 12 onward age.
What is?
Actually, yeah, correct. No, correct. 12 onwards, no, not 12 onwards, 15 onwards. Because 15 is the age, 10th standard, no? 10th grade is 15. 15, 16, 17, 18, they are fit for this. Especially children born in devotee community. And 12, 13, 14, 15, they need to be given understanding. You have to tell them why am I saying what am I saying. For example, up to the age of 10 or 11, you tell them we should eat only vegetarian, we cannot eat non-vegetarian. They know that Lord Krishna says, so we have to accept it. That Bhumjate Tvakam Papa Vachantyatma Karana, they offer to Krishna. All that they will accept. But when they come to 12, they will ask you a question. Why not eat vegetarian, non-vegetarian? My friends are eating. And they are more stronger. They are going for karate, kung fu. If you eat vegetarian, they will not be weak. This question comes at 12 onwards. Especially 8th grade, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, in that age. I was telling Prabhuji that there are some exceptions we can't count because some boys are, even there are 8-year-old boys in Pune, some of them are 16 that they are not, all children won't do that. Exception. So leaving those exceptions apart, in general, this is the trend. This is the trend. So therefore, one challenge comes for us. We need too many teachers. Like we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think 6 to 11, 6 to 10 or 6 to 11 we can have one teacher. I think. And then 11 onwards, 11 to 16. So 2 teachers you can have at least.
11 to 15?
Yeah.
15 plus.
No, 11 to 16. After 16 they go to I think college. After 16, 17.
17.
Then we can even have up to 17, 11 to 17.
So
One class for 11 to 17. Another class for 6 to 10. Like that we can have.
We do have similar grouping.
Huh?
We do have.
Oh, you have 2 separate groups here?
Yeah, we have 3.
What is your age? Your age?
10.
10, yeah. This is upper limit for the first group.
Yeah.
And 11, if you have 2 groups. Same with girls also. If you keep 2 groups, they also it will be nice.
But the interactive session, interesting presentations by kids, that is very interesting.
Correct, yeah. Now, I was telling many things you can do, like I was telling you.
Practical topics.
I was telling you how much, like Nagari, unlike Kailash. Karaswari heard from his own Giriraj Maharaj, Brahmin and cobbler, or Guru finds who is supreme. This kind of drama.
Okay.
So we can do drama, we can have public speaking, like giving presentation, group discussion. Like we do group discussions. Each of you tell one good quality of another devotee and tell one quality in which you want to improve. And everybody speaks. And then when they come, then they actually it looks like a very simple, casual group discussion, but they bring out many Vaishnava things in that. So group discussions work, and also what do you call it? So these are all valid. Debates are not fit for this. These are all more valid after 18, after 17, 18. It requires a lot of knowledge also. So these are things, it's not that every time we do it. In a month, for example, we may have one class devoted for this, another class. Because teaching, standard pattern is, like we have, Kirtan, then lecture or discussion, then QA, and Kirtan. This is a typical thing, so it works out very well. And one thing I can share with all of you here, I can show you. There's a net here. I can just show you. In this episode, this is an Excel file. In this Excel file, you can see this Discover Yourself course has 8 sessions, but the game course is no, I can get PDF. See, for example, these booklets, the one booklet I'll show you. This is, I think, reincarnation.
Is it possible to share this to me?
Oh, yeah, exactly. And it has direct this thing for you. What do you call it? One booklet I'm showing. See, Scientific facts proving, and this is session 1. Like this, there are 75 sessions are there. And all are available in your this thing. In your smartphone, if you just put radheshyam.com and go to GAME, if you put capital GAME, you put, and click it, it will take you to all these things. There are 75 sessions with PDFs and PPT and corresponding lecture also. It's available there. radheshyam.com and then no slash, put radheshyam.com, enter, and then the search script will be there. Just put GAME. Then you get it. So if you see here, it's a newspaper getting reincarnation, you know? And then there is a discover, understand application. Then you go into the lesson. There are activities if you see. There are activities here. Children like, students like doing these things. So teenage children also can be taught.
Makes them think.
Yeah. Like people like our this Bhavik level, they will easily understand this. Level 15 onwards, yeah. So this way it goes like this. Every note has, see in between you will find MCQs, you will find. Actually every note has got about 8 pages, exactly it will be 8 pages. Not too long. And I have finished the speaking on each of these topics in just about, 1 hour or 50 minutes, 1 hour 50 minutes. Like actually another one I show you. The spirit of Bhagavad Gita. This is the video. So you click it. Sorry, this is not the one. So it's one of the beautiful. This one. Again, it's a session 3. So again, it will have these things. Like
So how many sessions?
What is 75 sessions?
70.
See, I come because they learn here and they do activity. Again, they will learn little more, and then here they will find again activity.
Did you make some book with this? Book?
Book is coming out now. This year it will come out. Hard copy book also is coming out now. Now you see like this. Activity. Why I am giving an interspersing with activities? These activities are enlivening for that. See here, there are 6 questions. Who is Krishna? Then there are activities again. So, actually only MCQ. Nowadays I stopped making subjective questions. Nobody likes to, write answers nowadays. Because again, if you see, 9 pages. It won't be more than 8 or 9 pages max. So, actually I'll show you that this is actually called as Game 2020. You see this course, this is how the course goes. You see here, these are the lessons. Like we teach 5 lessons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like I showed you now. After we finish, then we take them outdoor for a camp, spiritual picnic, 2 days. And these things are covered in that. And then again you conduct 5 more lessons. Then again you take them out for a camp. Again you teach them 5 more lessons. Again Prajna camp, take them out for a camp, 2 days. Again these 5 more lessons. And again take them. And when they come...
the camp, how do you organize? So there are 8
See, by the time they finish this 10 sessions, 10 courses. There are 10 courses actually. They give names also. We give certificates also for each other. When you finish this in approximately, if you take them for camps in 1 year, they can complete everything. In 1 year, boys from 16 months.
So this, for example, one section if you take, will you do once a week?
Yes, once a week. Like scientific facts proving reincarnation, it's one session. And then this how is reincarnation is second session. See, we can teach Bhagavad Gita verse by verse also. One of the challenges our preachers face is, like in the 2.30 to 2.29, one theme is going on in Bhagavad Gita. And later on, Karma Kanda and all comes, 2.31 to 39. So for new people, it becomes a little challenging for them. But when we teach this divide it, and it is gradually developed. You can see it yourself at your leisure. And this camp, what I am doing in Boston, they conduct this.
You are doing for very younger kids, Boston.
In Boston also, yeah. Actually, after 16, everybody can understand this. Very easy. Congregation also understands it. In Hyderabad, we are doing it for 300 congregations and I am doing this course. So this camp when we do, multiple teachers do in this. Like when I do it from, and Paramatma is good as Ramchandra does something like that. And the boys do drama. If you see here, there's a Brigade drama. In the morning there is a, many of them have PPT shows. If you see here, okay, if you see it again, you will find these PDFs are also converted into PPTs also, with more pictures. So you see at your leisure, you all can see it. These, we have been doing it for the last 20-25 years, we have been doing it. I gradually polished more and more. What you see here is the most polished one. See here we do a tug of war, faced by Karna, debate. So here one side, there is one group of boys who say Karna was right. Another group of boys will say Karna was wrong. You should have taken Krishna's side. And it will be so enlivening to watch. It's all put up in the website. When you go to the website, you will see the boys, how are they. I mean, it may sometimes become a little heated also. At the end, the speaker will come and give a very balanced thing and explain that, what Krishna says is ultimate dharma. So they come to, they transcend the friendship as a mode of goodness platform to the Vishuddha Sattva platform of surrendering to Krishna. And then we also ask the boys, can you say one instance in your life where you yourself are, dragged by your friends and you survived in Krishna consciousness? And many of them say, some boys say that some girl pulled me, or some of my old friends pulled me, and then they narrate and everybody claps hands and they open up. So it's a very beautiful session. In fact, boys only do the drama of Karna coming and slapping his arms and saying, I will also show my this thing, prowess and all that they show also. So this kind of things, similarly the worship divine and mundane quiz you are saying here, it's a very beautiful quiz. I just show you the quiz. This is the quiz. See, we give them a notes first. We give them 1 hour to study. After that we show them. See, fill in the blanks. What you, like this one question we put up on the notice board and then the groups have to answer. We make 8 groups or something like that. And group 1, if you cannot answer, if you answer you get 10 marks. If you don't answer it goes to next group. If they answer another group's question they get 5 marks. Like that we get. So like say Demigod give what you want, Krishna gives what you need. What is the difference between want and need? So by this, and not only we give answers, we churn it also. We discuss a little bit. And for answering these quiz questions, they have given notes in the beginning to read also. Yeah, this is the notes. They will be given these notes to read. Before. They'll study it thoroughly. You don't. Actually, they study it more thoroughly when you give them quiz later. If you don't give quiz, for us to explain to them about God, and they will not take a lot of time for them. So this is actually activity part. But we also have a teaching part. For example, I'll show you God.
So you do this for all
if you see this, no? See, if you see this one. I'll show you one thing. See, this is a booklet. Purti Festival, God and God. You go here inside. See, first we teach them God is one person with names, who is Bhagavan, who is God. All that. Krishna was Bhagavan Vacha. See your activity again. The activity. Sexual evidence is showing Krishna's supremacy. Gradually we take them like this through this. You see here. All the shloka quotes are given. 3 unique visual supreme God. Paramatattva, Sarvashaktiman, Akhila Samsamurti, and then you go ahead, all the quotes of Bhagavad Gita are given. Then you have a video on opulence of the absolute. Beautiful 15 colorful video. It's on 15 chapters. It's actually 10 chapters with all 80 documents are shown here. And then another video, watch Krishna and Narayana. And then we teach all these things to that. And then here again activities. After the activities you come here. Krishna and relationship to demigods. Actually we have Japan, all these gods are there. Japan also demigods. And we have a PDF, we show them. Brahma is called Bontain, Kashikutain, like that, all these names are different names. So we teach these things like this. See, they have done Radheshyam drama we have made. You saw that? Like, you know, like whatever questions boys will get, they are put in the form of Ram skit. Like, what is the need for so many demigods? Can't everything by nature happen by itself? He is asking, see. And then Sham is answering. So, when two boys come in the front and they act, then other boys are very attentive also. They see and read only. You know, they do this, and then after that, activities will come again. See, this is what I told you. See here, evidence in Japan. If Indra is called Kashipute, Varuna is called Sweete, Yama is called Yamma, Agni is called Kashipute. Because the deities are same form only. In Japan, same. You know, like we have pictures also. We have a PPT also we show corresponding to that. And then here they say religious devotion. Again, they do the activity here. And then there's a skit also here, continuous. So, with a lot of quotes you will find in this. And this one, it's exclusively devoted to the relationship between Shiva and Krishna. There are 5 things we explain. This is also a very powerful PPT it is. So now they thoroughly will understand Shiva versus Krishna, what is the relationship. Actually, we take the approach of bringing the demigods knowledge to the boys in a way that we don't unnecessarily twist the wrong nerve. Because we want to tell them that the demigods are all servants of the Lord and we have many evidences to show that. And that kind of thing we teach. Here also you will see that it's a Vaishnava, Vaishnava Namikasham to blanket we bring it. And then again we have activity here. So, and this is the quiz which I showed you before. They will study this now. After that we do that quiz we do. So I showed you one booklet now. You got an idea how the booklet goes. It's a So when we take them out for camps, they enjoy these things very much. See this fellow how he's putting water here. Instead of root, he's climbing the top. Yeah, it goes like this, that's all. You got an idea of a camp booklet, correct? These are the camp booklets are.
Really, one big challenge I've seen, like at least
Yeah.
in the last 2-3 years, is the kids who are 13 to 17
Yeah.
are a little different from the kids back in India.
Yeah.
Like just to give an example, in India, a 9th grade or 11th grade is not that important. Like 10th and 12th, but that also has the final board exam.
Correct.
Whole year you screw up, 10th and 12th end you do, you're like, you get a good college.
Correct.
But here, Prabhuji, I've seen it's 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th.
Matter.
The whole high school is.
Everything is important. So you screw little, your college gets affected.
Oh.
And India, it's more of exam oriented, like
Correct.
bookworm.
Correct.
Here they give lot of projects, lot of assignments. So invariably
Time is a big deal.
every time I speak to like 9, 10, 11, 12, they are like Prabhuji assignment, Prabhuji assignment, Prabhuji assignment. So the challenge, I mean from academic standpoint, Prabhuji, is they are so much involved in academics that they have no breathing space for anything.
Correct.
Kids 8th grade or anything below that, it's easy to get their attention because not much academic stress. But
Yeah.
these kids 9, 10, 11, 12, they are like swarmed so much
Yes.
that no time for anything. So
Plus, they have to be good in extracurricular also. They have to take on additional.
very demanding projects. So I'm just kind of
One thing you could consider doing is immediately after every exam, there is some breathing space for them, where they go to play games, where they go for some entertainment, for relaxation. At that time, we have to encash. Like we are doing this for the tuition children. Those who come for tuition centers now, they have every month mock tests and all they have. So they prepare, they build up, and then when they get a break, they want to, chill out. They say no for 2 days, and that is the time we take them out for teaching these things. That kind of thing. For tuition centers, we are doing it. And for the other children, what you said is very true. World has become highly competitive now. There's no doubt about that. Yeah. And therefore, what happens in many of the places I am traveling, what people are saying, they are mostly teaching children on how to do your best and leave the rest, and how to manage your academic and your how to be, So many of there's a book by Amal Mahaprabhu in Pune. He wrote a book, Art of Overcoming Distractions and things like that. So most of the children want knowledge, especially before 12th, I'm saying, before 10th. They want knowledge about how to manage their academics. but then they don't get anything spiritual. Right? Actually, these things, what I am showing you, I would say that we could teach for the grown-up children like beyond like 15 onwards, I think, 15, 16, 17, 18. And 15 to 30, anybody can appreciate this knowledge. What I shared with you just on this syllabus, which I shared with you. Yeah, below 15, also we have this thing, we have in Pune we have a center called the CVE, we call it Center for Value Education. I just show you. These kind of things we do. The etiquettes of speech, we are teaching them this kind of things. Anudveka Karavakyam, from this they have taught them. Here also they have activity here also. Effective speech. So this is for the 12 to, they have given some dramas also here. This is for 12 to, this thing they are teaching. One I showed you. And this is like art of concentration, you saw I told you? And they are teaching an art of concentration. Because these children will come running for that. If you teach them this kind of thing, what is concentration? So because they want concentration now in their studies, problems of the mind. So they teach them. Now here if you see, we are teaching them concentration along with teaching them a little bit about glass body, subtle body, and hardware, so they prepared like this. So, see mind. In this way they are teaching through this kind of activity. This also materials I have, I can share with all of you.
So this will be more related to
them, especially below 50. See how to respect. And then in this little bit they'll give spiritual world, Vedas occasionally. Actually we have to intersperse it with, like you rightly said. So if you don't intersperse it with such things, then they will not come for the class because they are looking for something that will immediately help them. That's true, yeah.
And Rohit, another point I've seen is, I mean, maybe even back in India, but
This is the material I said. See, law of karma, reincarnation, respect, truthfulness, value of life. So they have made a kind of blend of both. Actually, those children also have questions on karma, for example. See, what is that? This is a video, you must have seen this, no? Karma Ghost. You have seen that? So this is a video, there is a law of karma PPT. See, many children, they don't learn this about karma. They suffer from so much of mental torture. They don't learn about karma. This kind of thing. It goes like that. So, some of them have inquisitiveness, surely even at their young age. I know that this life is busy, but let us ask a question, do they not take out time for entertainment? Like, are they not playing video games? Are they not going to movies? They even, many of them go for trekking and all. They go for trekking, swimming. Many girls are learning Bharatanatyam. They take out time for that. Many are learning to play piano, all these things. Which means, where there is a will, God shows the way, we say. That they want to take out time, they can take out. And maybe the frequency would be lesser instead of weekly, we could consider monthly twice in case the load is. And also, throughout there, it's not like that.
Okay.
Some portions of the patches of time are very, very tight for it. So, those times you can even call off the classes. Like in the beginning of the year, nobody is through this thing. We could consider holding, say, 3 classes you hold in 3 weeks. 4th week, take them out for a camp. In 2 days, you can do a lot of things. And once they have taken in some spiritual substance, they like it, and then there's a likelihood that they may, get fixed up. Right? But it is a fact that large number of children will not get hooked to philosophy for a prolonged period of time. People, when we do camps, big crowd comes. Other times, the weekly ones, not so many will come. So that's a challenge. Everybody has a challenge. Because camp means they think it's outing, it's jolly. It's a challenge everywhere. Yes, Prabhu?
Just continuity of that question. For the high schoolers and then above in the USA, one question I'm continuously finding from children and students and others is, are women less as per Vedic philosophy compared to men? And all kinds of rebellious flags go out if we say even by a notch they are less, big problem. Right? So then the whole topic of Krishna being the supreme personality, the Godhead, and we are supposed to serve Krishna, that stays on the side, and the sociology becomes the primary discussion. Lot of kids and ladies and girls are ready to walk away from our philosophy.
Correct. And this is a very delicate topic, very delicate topic in America.
Yeah. So how to handle that?
Oh, we should never bring the topic. I would say.
Especially how to be politically correct.
Actually, we should, that's what I told you, we should not twist the wrong nerve. And people will get ego problem, yeah. Actually, one of the things what we follow in Pune also, in Hyderabad also, I'm telling them, especially girls who are above 11, and 10 or 11 like that, they are best handled by Mataji's, for example, because they need a lot of activity. I'll just show you a girl syllabus, if you see, If you see this, you see, they need some knowledge like this, SSR coming back, BG, TQK, these are being and all that. And these are the values, for example, in India we teach this, for example, dealing with people and dealing friendship with people and moral and spiritual values, they need these things. And then if you see the skills, if you see so many skills they can, they are fond of learning, cooking, cleaning, reception, garden making, but so many are there if you see.
So Prabhuji, that is where they ask, why not corporate career?
Yeah, no, yesterday also one girl was asking that question. I told her, yes, it's very good, you can do that. Yes, go for MBA and you can work also. Then I asked her, after 2, 3, 4 years you beget a child. Would you like to give attention to the child yourself or would you put a servant maid? And I asked her, can a servant maid give the love that you can give your child? She said no. Then I asked her another question. Was your mother working in a company when you were born? Or did you get her time? She said, oh, my mother was a homemaker. I got a lot of her love, she said. So don't you think your child will need a similar love? Yeah, your point is well taken, she said. But then she said, at the same time, we feel we also have passion to work. Then I told her, okay, why don't you become an entrepreneur? You sit at home and do 3-4 hours of work. And you give job to some more people. She said, that's a good idea, she said. She liked that idea. Which means we are not denying her, answering her passion for work. At the same time, you are giving her a solution which is like a midway solution. Okay. Nowadays, many women are sitting at home and doing very good business. They make a lot of money. Simply the computer they are doing. It's a fact actually. We have one girl living right opposite to NDCC. Monthly she makes 80,000 rupees. She says in the net she does some embroidery and what do you call it? Design, embroidery design. She has to give ideas. For one idea she gets a lot of money. And recently she got married. She was telling, probably sitting at home I earned 80,000 monthly. So we can give such ideas to them. Where child also is taken care. See, one child goes to school. They can sit at home and do work. And when child comes back, she can give attention. Nowadays it's possible to do both. We can combine both. It's possible. And even women also realize that yes, children need time. We got time of our parents. We had the luxury. And do we not have to do similar thing for our children? This kind of thing, if you see, in America you will find that you give a food for thought and leave them. You don't declare the verdict. This is it. You don't say that. Like right now I am showing syllabus to all of you. But I don't expect that everybody has to follow it. When we say that everybody should follow it, that's what the problem will come. When you say that this is one way of doing and this helps, we have benefited. If you wish, you can also take advantage. Here is the material available. If you say like that, then we leave it to them, they will loudly think about it. And if they don't understand also, when they face the difficulties later, then they come to senses, they understand. Generally, my approach is very simple. I'm not against women going to school, college, learning. In fact, they evolve by seeing the outside world also. they also see how much exploitation is there outside. Well, they will become more thankful to their family members also. At the same time, when they have children, 1, 2 children at home, if they become a housewife, it is in their interest. We can only tell them the good points. We can tell them these are some good points in our society, we see people benefit. We don't minimize the woman. When we say woman is a homemaker, woman actually can make, she was telling this point, I like your point, you said that woman can make everyone happy at home. That's a very good point. But in the name of making them happy, should we forego our passions? I guess she asked. So therefore, we have to sensitively handle this. Similarly, another point, Prabhupada writes in one purport, women are less intelligent. If you are going verse by verse, you can't escape that verse. And that's how it comes in the second chapter. So then what do? You have to tell them, see, women are soft-hearted. They tend to be lenient with exploitative men. And that is what gives room for the exploitative men to exploit them. So actually men are also condemned in the scriptures who are characterless men. And women should not, due to their soft-heartedness, they should not let themselves get exploited. Therefore, a man and woman makes a good combination because man has rational discrimination. Men have rational intelligence, women have emotional intelligence. When you present like that, then they say, this is good. And then once they agree to this, after some classes you can tell them that, like you see, it's called Vama Swabhava. Vama Swabhava means women have a tendency to be softer. Like Draupadi became soft in dealing with Ashwatthama. Later on that fellow again became atrocious. Sita Mata also was soft towards Indra's son who came as a crow. She only told Rama to forgive. You find that. And Radharani told, the jackal, she showed mercy to the jackal. You find later. And Sita, when she was in the Parnakuti, that Panchavati, she showed sympathy to Ravana. So you tell multiple examples, but then you tell examples where they got cheated. Like Sita got cheated by Ravana, showing soft-heartedness. When you say, then they also see, there are not one example to it, there are many examples. So when you present it as soft-heartedness, they don't mind. When you present it as you are less intelligent, then you will. That's very,
That's a very good way.
So, as Arjuna Saka Prabhu said, nowadays time has become a very big problem in college, in school, in job, everywhere. But my take on this point is this, that initially, therefore, we have to make very, very effective presentations. Like Discover Yourself, you must have seen. This Discover Yourself, what do you call it? These presentations, it will come, you have to put read only, you have to put. If you put read only, See, each of this, we see, does God exist? It comes very, very, we have given a bullet point, so it catches their attention. So it's made like this. And there are a lot of videos you will see. In this, if you see,
Bees are called social insects.
So like this, there are many videos also like this. And then you watch spider. So we have many videos inbuilt in this, like this. And we have, so this is also 8 sessions. This is how we begin actually. See, there are 8 sessions here. These 8 sessions you complete. Actually, this will hold that. We have seen in our youth preaching, even boys who are not very smart also in presentation. These presentations are having sufficient information in themselves, in the slide itself we have put. So we have very young boys also who go for preaching. And then if you have a few boys here, new boys also, you send them with this, they preach and when they bring, then you can do certain sessions like where there are controversial questions raised, like regarding Darwin's theory, or they may ask questions regarding Big Bang. Those sessions you can take, or they may. So these 8 sessions we do, after that we go to that course, I told you, game course. We do this 8 and then we go to that. So here is where we capture the interest. We have a big number of people attend this. Like 100 boys can attend. We don't do 100 together. We keep 20, 20, 25 groups we make. Like that we do. And then we go for the game course after that. Yeah.
So game is the one you try to.
Yeah. This is the one I showed you. Actually now I have made like this, 5-5. 5 you finish, then go for a camp. Again 5 you finish, you go for a camp. And they always interact.
So camp you do for weekend?
Camp's best is Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Actually, ideal is if you can take them on
So
Saturday morning.
temples or?
No, Saturday, for example, Saturday morning in the temple, you call them at about 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, they come, give them some prasad. And then so lunch will be in that place. Generally, we go to places which is like 45 minutes from the city.
So we have some farms here. You can.
Actually, we did in Boston in Grihastha's homes, like this one now.
You can do in homes.
Homes also. We had about 15 students attended. And the Prabhuji Mataji was very kind, they cooked and everything, they gave voice, were very grateful. They felt homely after this. Oh, family plus one. And they saw the altar. They saw, oh, he's a very big IT man, and he's also worshipping so nicely. And they saw the children. In fact, their son only acted in drama also. We involved them. So it gives them a feeling of going home. We do it in this kind of. I find in America many homes are big actually. You don't have to, and they have a lot of greenery all around. From there we took the boys to one lake, and boats are going, and the bank of the lake has a lot of greenery and trees and everything. They put a very big blanket inside. The boys never felt the pinch of time at all. We changed the 3 venues. One was a lake venue, another one was like a mountain venue. So we went to 2-3 places for different programs. Basically give them a very nice material ambience so the mind is calm, then you feed them the right spiritual things. Like that. Yeah. And it leaves a lot of strong spiritual impressions for them when they come back.
So this is only for kids?
And this is, as I told you, this kind of syllabus. No, this syllabus I told you, this will be fit beyond 15. As I said, 15th is 10th standard, correct? 10th grade is 15. 11th onward they can understand this. I can say. And prior to that, I will share with you some of the materials. Anybody has this thing? You have a pen set? CVE, that's for Center for Higher Education. For age group 10 to 15, we have Center for Higher Education. And beyond 15, we have this voice.
Yeah, I was thinking about actually the relevance of this for even American Indians or Western audience, and they don't tend to go through like so big. This is like the voice kind of.
Actually, this is very good for Indian boys.
Yeah, this is very good for Indian.
And for American people, I found that you have to talk slow, and you have to actually only take one theme only.
Repeat things.
Yeah, repeat things.
Yeah, that's why one does it.
उनका processing थोड़ा slow चलता
But
है.
one thing, Yash, I found many of the people, Americans who come to Boston or Seattle also, some are very philosophical.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Actually, this kind of philosophy even they can understand. There is one Professor Sumit, he was in Colorado University. He was telling, you can ask him, he says that Indian boys and American boys, many places they attend together also. Some American boys have inclination because of coming from a good family. Yeah. And like Krishna House type of program, where boys and girls come, they look for a Prerna type of class. Like recently I was there in San Diego. There I was speaking on, they gave me the topic dealing with loneliness. 1 hour.
So that is very relevant here.
Relevant for everyone, even I.
Yeah. So they want every month, they come once a month, and they want one such topic. They want. Then later on they call them once in a fortnight. They call them. Like that.
But some of them are like really serious and they don't really need to go through all of this stuff. They directly pick up, like first day they'll come, second day they'll start chanting 16 rounds.
There are people like that.
Yeah.
Even Western also there are people like that.
Western people only are like that most.
Correct. He's saying better, more than Indian.
They are actually seekers and they are not everyone knows from like engineering or STEM kind of background.
They can be any background, we don't mind.
Yeah, they are like dropouts and stuff like that.
Correct.
They are like roaming around all over the country and they stumble upon some books, distributed by some devotees.
Yes, that is true, yeah.
So is this like a coursework for them also relevant?
See, what is this course? It is all taken from Prabhupada books only.
Yeah.
What I have done is taken from cut and paste and then put it in a certain, like first you learn alphabets, then you learn words, then you learn prose out of sentence, then you learn poem. And all of it is put so that they will not confront difficult concepts at an early stage. Gradually it is developed like that. Getting late? Two minutes. This one. Especially I'm giving you material which is difficult to send it to take. This one I want to give you. And I will also give CV, some camps and all that age, this age group, 10 to 15. This is not game.
This is the initial discussion.
Game I'm going to give you the like the hyperlink. That was there.
Okay, that you have on your website.
So this is all for 10 to 15, what I'm giving just now. 10 to 15 age group, they will enjoy this. It is a blend of something about see what they need concentration, they need focus, they need how to deal with mind. That is another problem they face. And also they need relationships with friends, peers, dealing with peers and not get swallowed by bad association. These kinds of things they need, especially teens.
They kind of live two lifestyles. Like in the school, it's American friend, and here it's all devotional friends.
Correct.
And they're all meat, here all vegetarian.
Correct.
Two completely different
It's a
lifestyles.
complete change of.
Correct, yeah. That is true. Therefore, many of them living in devotee community, they find it very challenging to accommodate the non-devotee counterparts. So they tend to keep kind of calm, they don't associate. So it's like, there is white, there is black, there is grey. They need to know. I was very happy with the prabhu I was telling you where we went over Ayan's father. Very smart. Damodar was initial devotee and he's nicely dealing with those people who came from
They could be very friendly.
correct. They are all like friends of the family. So if our people can learn the art of dealing with them so that they can also become devotees. Yes, Prabhu, we can. Yeah.
Prabhuji, I went to Sadhu Sangha and I talked to Jayendra Swami for a while. And we talked on his new book, which is the
Correct.
And then I've been going through it, mostly like been through the crux of it, and it's a question where I was thinking, would presenting various parallels, so like there's Jewish, there's Christianity, and then the Hebrew version of it has many parallels to Bhagavad Gita.
Very valuable. Very valuable.
And then he has presented it very nicely. So there's a personality called Ecclesiastes, all popular, and he has presented his life, and he says that the life is not valid, and I don't want the material aspects. People are coming and going, and they're just dying, and I don't see the sense in it. And he just counterparts with very good verses from Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, and it's very nicely presented. So I was thinking,
we have that book in India. I haven't read it yet. It's very nice.
I have it if you want.
so would material of this kind be helpful in?
Very helpful, especially when you are preaching to the West. If you quote from Bible and show parallel, if you show parallel in Bhagavatam, like just like for example, Jesus says, "My Father's abode has no sun or moon, and it has many mansions." He says. So Krishna also says, "Nandad Bhasir Disturina," he says. And then Brahmaji says, "Chintamani Pakaras Hasmasu," he says, mansions. So if you can quote parallels, people are very impressed. And they feel more confident to practice Krishna consciousness. Very good. And also, as Yash was telling, there are many Westerners who are already coming from conservative families in the West. So they like to lead nice, clean, serious lives. See, even the Maharajas and all in ISKCON, you find they come from very good families. Many of them, like Jewish families, many of them, he was Yogi Giriraj Maharaj, he was Radha Maharaj, you see. Many have come from Jewish families. And they have become very serious practitioners later on, you see. So therefore, one of the notions that I had to change when I came to the West and met many people is that not all Westerners are looking only for relief. Not all Westerners are, gone cases are, they're totally ruined as nothing. There are many people coming from, here also there is city, there is town, there is village. Here also suburbs, yeah. Like in Pittsburgh, there was one fellow in the farm, he was a farmer's son. And then he somehow got a copy of Gita and he went and joined Nehru. Then he joined Denver now. He's in Denver currently, yeah. So he says that I was looking for this. There are some simple people also, yeah. So therefore, if you can present parallel, it is very good. It is very wonderful. So here there is a brochure is also there. This also you can see. CVE. I'll put this also. And the activity is. This will give some idea of what these fellows are doing.
He's 15 plus.
Which one?
Center for Environmental Education. CV.
CV. Where is it?
So what is his?
Oh, this is 10 to 15.
10 to 15.
Yes. 10 to 15 below. Below we have this particular school for smaller children. Actually in Pune, most of the programs for children below 10 are done only with Mathaji.
He also has
So children too, they are very difficult to handle. The below 10. Above 10, probably can handle. Yeah. And also many, now we can help it.
So we just focused on children. I will just speak about
this I didn't give you this. See these links if you see, these are device links. And you go to this, what do you call this? This is the Excel file. The course 1, course 2, course later it goes on. For each link we have given PDF, PPT, video link and support tab. It's available. So I will give this, what do you call it?
Yeah, this whole thing.
This is actually a Excel file. It's got.
It's very.
I'll just show you this. Okay, I'll put there. It's actually called DYS. DYS. This is the one. This is the one.
Yeah. This should.
Okay. That is a very small file only. It's Excel file. I will also give you this thing. This also is very helpful. Yes, you can locate any. This one. Actually, one devotee prepared and gave me this YouTube lectures. He has given like this.
Click.
You just click and go.
Self-development.
Everything, website, YouTube lectures, PPTs. See, self-development courses is even pre-device it is. Even like this person, yesterday you brought the Anand.
Yeah.
For them, this is very good self-development course. Very basic it is. Corporate people. And then one-time program and all this in behavioral science for you. And then category 2 is the Gita Radheshyam, Krishna Sanam, all this thing. Then Ajahn Kata, these are Hindi also. Some are Hindi, some are English. So it's made like this.
So is it like what do you recommend? Game or this one? Which one?
Oh, game is good.
Game
is this one. It's here already. Where is it? It will be there.
It should be after category 1.
Let's see, where he has put it.
You have Gita Rahasya.
Gita Radheshyam. Surprising how that is missed out. One-time program, discovery of process.
So I think these are initial. Category 1 is all for new people.
Yeah.
And that is the crowd we get here mostly.
Correct.
So because we outreach in festivals, and we outreach in temples.
I'll find out why the game is not in there. I'll just find out. didn't find it in this.
That's a
It's also okay. I've given you this also.
yeah.
And also, if you simply go through this Radheshyam subject, the first year, second year, third year, they were good now. In that there are many more things also. Fine things. For example, Prabhupada speaks out, 50 Prabhupada speaks out we cover in the 3 years. You know Prabhupada speaks out now?
Yes.
It's like 2 pages.
Yes.
So boys actually, we make a team. You prepare this and 2 boys, one will take Prabhupada, strong boys with strong voice. Another one soft voice, another boy will take. And then they will give a presentation. What are the salient points in the Prabhupada's dialogue? What did you learn? Explain it, and we ask questions to them. Why Prabhupada said this? What is the meaning of this? So basically we have to do what you call it, Prabhupada says, look it from various angles and thoroughly understand it. They will become very good teachers over a period of time if they understand it deeply. So we do that also. Prabhupada speaks out. It's very interesting. Generally when I go for a one-day camp, we cover about 6 Prabhupada speaks out, we cover 1 day. And they boys don't mind it because they present it. They prepare, they present it, gives them opportunity. A lot of fun. Their friends appreciate them.
So I'll just quickly introduce other two.
That's what you take.
Yeah. Srinivas Sharan Prabhu.
Yeah.
He's
Yes, Srinivas?
Srinivas Sharan Prabhu.
Srinivas Sharan.
So yesterday he helped us drive.
Oh, in many places. Repeatedly he was taking us to many places. He was Garuda, he said Garuda, no?
Which is Bhagavad Gita. And before that he was doing a chapter a day Bhagavad Gita reading.
Okay.
A lot of devotees used to join.
Okay.
For multiple years he did, 5 years.
Yeah, we did like for 4 years. Every day, people used to dial in during the lunchtime.
Really?
Yeah.
You started with the first chapter, you finished how much?
Yeah, we finished all 18 chapters.
Finished?
Yeah.
Very good.
Every day Prabhupada books. Every day reading.
Edibility you read? 2-3 pages, one or 2 pages you read?
So we recite all the shlokas from one chapter, and then we take, let's say today, first verse, chapter 1, first verse, and then we discuss the purport.
Okay.
And then tomorrow we'll again recite all the shlokas from chapter 1 and 1.2 purport.
Okay.
So that way they also memorize the shlokas and.
So every day Prabhupada books.
Amazing, amazing. You do at what timing of the day you do?
So during lunchtime, 12 to
During
1.
lunchtime he was doing. Yeah.
Many people join the company. They
Many
join.
people join, from companies.
All
and
corporate.
We can join. Very nice. Good, very good. You completed full Gita?
We completed one cycle of
Amazing. How much time it took for you?
4 years.
4 years is it?
Yeah.
Again, he
And
used
it's
to
5
be
days a week, 5 days a week.
5 days a week. Yeah, Monday to Friday. Yeah.
And people like reciting, Indians especially like reciting.
Yeah, people liked it. Yeah, it's with inspiration of Vaisheshika Prabhu from ISV.
Right.
They used to
So
do
he
it in
was
the morning early.
he was doing that. I see.
Is it,
Yeah.
Very nice.
Adi
Is
Purush
Srinivas
Prabhu.
Sharan Prabhu, right?
Yeah.
Adi Purush Prabhu.
Good.
He's an amazing device teacher.
Okay.
Bhagavad Gita.
Uh-huh.
He's now starting Bhagavad Gita.
Uh-huh.
But we give like 20 students. He connects with them personally and his children, everybody
So the
calls.
newcomers in the temple, you all take their contacts and then you do a program for them?
So,
Yes.
yeah. So that is
In
done
the
by.
temple you have a seminar hall, yeah? The seminar halls you have.
Yeah, we have classrooms, but now it's been online because of
Mostly
COVID
Zoom.
and everything. But yeah,
Okay. You say his name again?
Adi Purusham.
Adi Purusham.
And two more you said that they give away.
So Sri Prabhu, he is the, not teacher, but he is the primary person who brings a lot of people.
Okay.
Whoever he talks to, they will sign up for it.
Is it?
He won't leave until they sign up.
Amazing.
And he talks to them personally, connects with their children, understands their needs. He has all the time for them.
Okay.
Amazing service he does.
Tell me
He
his name.
captures about 20-30 people every week.
Shri.
And they all say Sri Reddy,
Shri Reddy.
Telugu. Amazing, like. I
He
learned
does not
so much
hesitate to talk to anyone. Usually, sometimes when we feel shy or hesitate to talk to new people, but he does not have any hesitation.
Very.
He spends half an hour with new people.
See, the drama had 3 type of speeches. You heard that? Mridu Bhashi, and one was called as, one of the 3 is Purva Bhashi. Purva Bhashi means when he meets an unknown person, he will take the initiative to approach and talk. Very good.
He's like that.
Mitabashi, Mrudabashi, Purubashi. So your habit is a good habit, bro. Especially for preachers, it's very good.
He got hundreds of people, bro.
Is it
Hundreds
that?
of people signed up.
Oh.
Amazing service.
Prabhu, I have DYS class.
That's what, yeah. Right. Yes.
Ram Mukund Prabhu.
Ram.
He's Bhakti Shastri completed.
Okay.
Teaching Bhagavad Gita. He and Gaurani Chandra Prabhu.
Okay.
Together. And Gaurani Chandra Prabhu is also an amazing DYS teacher.
Okay.
Lot of students.
So he teaches to new as well as Bhagavad Gita also.
We use Pune syllabus too.
He uses all government event, 100%. Full follow. Prabhu also uses your material. Most of the devotees here.
So you are a weekly program here, huh?
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
And DOS after in every quarter.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
Sridhar Gopal Prabhu started teaching Bhagavad Gita. He is also a good teacher. And
So your DOS goes for how many weeks you are there? It goes for 6 weeks or something?
7 sessions.
Seven
Sessions, but it goes sometimes.
After the Bhagavad Gita is
Bhagavad
started.
Gita,
yes.
Okay.
And like 30% people continue.
That's a good number. 30% is very good.
Mainly those who connect with individually, they like Adipurusha Prabhu, he brings like 70% of people.
Okay.
How long they continue is different, but at least in the beginning they join.
Very good.
Narahari Priya Prabhu, he is the person who brings all the books from all places. He raised two wonderful kids, Bhali and Sathi. He is an amazing help. Preaching.
Very good.
And then Swapnil Prabhu.
Lieutenant Prabhu, yeah.
He is now helping in Amazon,
Ah.
teaching in Amazon. Now he is going to do something for churches after this,
Okay.
with this experience.
Very good.
Who last session?
He is from
38
Pune.
people showed up.
I came to know that you told me.
Yeah, and now I'll follow up. So I would
So
like to
follow
understand
is the
what,
main thing. that is,
what are the next steps that we should reach out to them? What information now, next course or something that people who are interested. There will be few out of 40 experiences, 4 or 5 are willing to take or have at least.
So how did you find them out?
So from the chat, I had asked Roshan to take that list, and he had collected that. How many total? Actually, I don't know how many attended full session, but at least total count was 38 people.
Okay. So you can, I was thinking was presenters. Whoever is, we were done the weekly ones, we have online device, you can say. Come offline, at least online we can do.
Okay.
Even after this 38, if 10 register, 12 register, 3-4 people you get, it's a big achievement. Because some of people are looking for it. You can launch a device after this.
that's the plan.
Generally we do this kind of OTP, we call it one-time program. With just one experience we give them, after that directly we should go to them. Those who are serious will come, and if they don't want to come, many people.
They won't come.
See, the OTPs are like, blowing on the boil, they say, it's not putting medicine. We were giving a light session in the beginning, but eventually the real solution to the boil is you have to apply medicine. Medicine is Shastra, Baba Aushadha, Shrustavana Virata says. So you can call for device, even the number is less, you don't have to worry. You do the one corporate program and then followed by device and Bhagavad Gita like that. Those who are thirsty and hungry, they will come.
Yeah, once in 2-3 months, I'm thinking that we can have success.
That's very good.
And even if it's remote, now we realize that more people are learning from remotely.
Correct. Online always number is good, a big number is high because they don't have to exert much wherever they are. But one of the advantages of offline program, like last time I came to Amazon also, there were about 30-40 people there. Just hang around and meet and talk. The impact is more in offline, just like we all are meeting just now.
Yeah.
This impact cannot be compared with online.
Yeah, it's not because.
But because of COVID, we have to respect the online platform because we can't compel people that you have to compel. So, but I think after a few months things will be better, I think.
Yeah, what we found out because talking to all these people, like if 40 people showed up, if somebody personally called them and build some rapport,
Yeah.
then definitely they'll join in BOS.
Personal
Because
connection
it's
is
such an easy thing. If we say, are you interested? Everybody will say they're not. Everybody says they don't have.
Yeah, correct.
We got to build some commonalities.
Correct.
Then they'll say it's no big deal, just like 1.5 hours. It's like you change my life, or someone just gives some bullet points and says, no, you try it, what is the big deal?
I would like you and both of you to have a meeting because you are recruiting people for the DYS. And Prabhuji he's the organizer of Amazon program.
Yeah, we are good friends. So he brought me to the
roommates. Is that
We were
roommates?
Yeah, we were roommates. So he's like amazing helper actually.
Yes.
You give him any task, it doesn't matter who, he serves so much. So
all of us have to put our effort and whichever thing we can do good. Like he arranged Amazon is not very easy. But he could talk to the authorities and get permission and all the nitty-gritty steps arranged. Now the next step is to take them to DYS, so you can help out in that.
Yeah, and
we
also
have been bringing people.
Yeah, and also we are thinking of next time if some devotees come, we put what the company name is. That way Amazon, like you showed Prabhu, so we can send email. Probably we'd have hundreds of people show up.
Correct.
So now we don't know in our list who is which company they work for. And also we are seeing 90% of people we talk now after COVID, they are signing up. And out of that, like 30-40% of people are signing up for services also.
Yeah.
You know, yesterday he was there.
So one very important thing I'll tell you, your local leader Harilas Prabhu, if you ask about this kind of company preaching, I told him yesterday also, you can tell him that we only do one program in a company, followed by TYS, and then they come to temple, just like you all became devotees, like that they'll become. And it's not that for the people in the company, week after week we are giving, lightweight thing for the whole year. We are not doing that. At that point we all should be aware. Because Harilas Prabhu's desire is to see that don't keeping them in the bridge topics for a long time without giving the substance. So we can, in case Prabhuji asks us, we can clarify it. One batch of people we take, like we took this batch, immediately we will introduce them to device. Same way next, one more batch we take. We have a follow-up program, we will tell them, and then followed by Gita also. The goal is to make devotees.
And also, bro, what I see is there are hundreds and hundreds of potential people.
Yeah.
If somebody can personal time, in the beginning I used to call. When their numbers becomes hundreds, personally call. If somebody like 10 people they take, for example, in yesterday's in your class, I introduced it. There are two people. One girl, she's in internship. She came. She's on fire. Immediately she started serving. Whatever you say, she wants to follow 100%. And unless somebody works with her on continuous basis, otherwise she will just become a number. After that, she will come, she will follow through the tracks, and she may attend one class.
You have to find out more people in your community who have similar zeal for this service, like you. That's what you have to do. Like I am also going around the world looking for who are all preachers, how will they bring more and more people, both Western people, Indian people. So we have a zeal and we connect with those of similar passion, correct?
Yeah.
So you have to find out, you can tell all these teachers that Prabhu, if you have anybody who is really mad have to follow up nicely, taking care of people, then they will provide.
Actually, we are asking all teachers to part of, at least 1 hour every week. So request everybody, because they know.
In that group also they can appoint some people.
Yeah, they can also appoint some people.
Harilas Maharaj told many times to us, take each one like 15-20 people. So they call and they learn about them, their kids' birthdays, call, wish them, call for a snack once in a month.
You can make a small video on how to do that, how you do that. Then just give a link, everybody will go through it. Or you can show in a meeting like this, demo correctly, how you do that, how you talk. Because there are effective book distributors, there are effective class givers, OTP presenters, there are effective Shastri presenters. Similarly, this is also very important service. And also the preacher himself should not call his people in a group. For example, these are all teachers. A teacher should have one right-hand person who will call the people and he should be able to tell the glory of the teacher also. If all of you only say, please, I am giving program, you will come, they don't take you seriously. They won't. Then they treat you more like a friend only. So if somebody else can call, and you can't tell about yourself also.
You know, that is in the beginning. After, let's say they come, after that they can build rapport. They can be friends with them.
Yeah. Actually, you are doing very good work. You are following up and connecting people, which is a very tough job nowadays. If you do that, you are doing a great service to all the teachers by connecting new people.
Yeah, after a while I can do that is where the challenge. In the beginning I was doing for 20, 30 people.
People ask me so much, but I'm also not able to expand so much.
You need more people like this. We call it as frontline, we call it. We need frontliners. See, there is frontliner, then there is mentor, then there is counselor. Actually, we have a course for the mentors and frontliners also. I have a link. You should that also. Yeah. So,
You should share.
I think I know it. Or I'll mail you. I can mail you that.
Frontline.
It is a very good service. Otherwise, how will new people join the community? Because we all can give classes, but somebody should bring people.
And everybody is interested in what we see right now. Only thing is somebody got to build that rapport.
I agree. That's true, yeah. Anybody have this stuff? Anybody?
I think Yash Prabhu and then Mohit Prabhu. We already talked.
So in your community, approximately in your database, how many members are there in your community?
Over now? I don't have the number, but easily about 600.
You are
on Sundays we used to have about 1,000 people come before COVID.
Very good.
Now with COVID.
And with COVID, it will change. Things will change, yeah.
And a lot of people left recently. They are moving all around, especially to Texas.
Actually, this kind of bringing teachers together is a very good initiative. If you do that time to time, then these teachers are going to bring some more teachers who are trained by them.
Yeah.
They will also eventually bring. Like one teacher also can eventually. See, in Pune we made one course for Art of Counseling course, which is 14 session course. So I spoke 1 hour 15 minutes and I got one senior counselor to speak answers to the questions for 15 minutes, 2.5 hours. Similarly, we come up with another preacher course also. So the whole idea is if you see birds will same feather flock together, preachers come together and they can also share their experiences. Even if you bring them quarterly. Once in 3 months, you know.
Good idea.
Once in 3 months, you keep a 3-hour meeting.
We can do something like this here.
If one congregation can host it in their house.
Yeah.
You know, if you do 3-hour meeting, like morning 10 to 1 you keep it, and then 1 o'clock lunch prasad.
Maybe 1 or 2 more if you can join online.
Yeah, correct.
Maybe after that we can continue.
It's a good idea because then we can share our experience.
Yeah.
Discuss new ideas.
Yes. But you should sit in a circle in that meeting. Everybody put their ideas. Everybody can say what they are doing and how they are making an effort to improve, and somebody can suggest ideas also.
Like almost like a scrum meeting.
Scrum,
yeah.
They will come to the
companies there.
Correct.
Every day we meet.
Actually, we should make always little improvement. Big improvements we don't have time. All of us are busy. Little improvement we make. Like I was sharing some material with you. Some of you may not use all the materials here, but sometimes when you download it or when you click and see it, something helps you in your preaching, you can take it off. That also fine.
Prabhuji, do you have any structured content for systematic Gita study? Right now, all of us we are going verse by verse.
You have seen Gita Amrita Bindu, you have seen?
Which one, bro?
Gita Amrita Bindu.
Gita Amrita.
YouTube. You have seen it?
Okay.
You have seen it?
No, I haven't seen that.
So Gita Amrita, 2 minutes I show you.
YouTube. I think he's doing every day.
Oh, that one. Okay. Oh, YouTube. Okay. Yeah. That I have seen. That I have seen.
Prabhu, Rajaram, how about the DYS, the Boston people are doing it? How about that?
They are doing games, right?
No. Actually, for introducing new people, in Boston I did a Gita for all made easy. Gita for all made easy, GAM. Sorry, no, not that one. Gita in a nutshell. I did. Why I did 4 sessions, Prabhu? Monday we will do what we give. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I do 4. The weekend I take them out. So like that 2 sets of people I did. Now I am not telling anybody about it. Why? Because I am doing it as like a trial. If this clicks well, no. First batch we got 12 boys, second batch we got 15 boys. So now we want to check whether these fellows are surviving. If they are not surviving, then we will go back to the boys.
Is it for kids or?
No. This is for grown-ups. Yeah.
But also we met somebody from Boston. You are doing like a weekly 2-hour class.
Correct.
that is a long-term device.
Correct.
How about, is it beneficial for us to?
Oh, actually that is not available in this thing which I gave. See, Prabhu is here. Let me see here. If you see this, you are able to see?
Yeah.
Okay, actually, see, all 18 chapters is available. It is 108 sessions it is. For example, I'll just show you the syllabus. Sorry.
So, bro, this is available on YouTube also, right?
Available on YouTube, yeah.
You have put link also.
See, if you go to first chapter, you see there are 10 sessions. If you see.
How can you
Huh?
copy this?
Yeah. This 18 chapter.
It's there on web.
It's there on web. It is there. So I'll just show you. For example, if you see this, say one thing I'll show you here. So one session I'll show you. It's like this. Yeah. Ask for God's company or His pocket money. So here, like here it's like this. PPTs are available like this.
Then there is a quiz also, right? At the end.
Oh, sorry, wait a minute. This is not the one. No, this is not the one. Okay. Let me see this. Correct. This is the correct one. Shlokas also will come here. Like this, shlokas will come. All shlokas are covered in Gita. When you see, all shlokas are covered. And it's very pictorial. You're seeing, no? See, meaning of use of names of Krishna. Actually, our Amritan Prabhu deserves all the credit. So these are all from Amritan Prabhu's. And like this, if you see, shlokas are given.
Compiler of the Vedas.
Yeah. See, like this picture also and shlokas also will come. So this is the next session, session number 7. So in this way, each session has got, this was the most pictorial session, but actually you will find that many of sessions, these are early, it's the first chapter sessions it is. But if you go to further chapters, you will find, like for example, say go to 6th chapter, if you see, each chapter has this type of sessions. See, we recite the shlokas. And then for purport, there are other acharyas coming to us. Ramanuja is there, Sridhar Swami, Prabhupada purport is also there. All the acharyas commentaries are there. See, Baladev Devabhushan. So there are 6 commentaries in this. The Baladev Devabhushan. I have highlighted in yellow, which one is very important.
Can you please share this?
Yeah. Get this one. Actually, this is not password protected. We have a policy, we have a 6-member team there.
Oh.
They will test. September we can meet again.
Bhagavad Gita preaching also.
Yes, totally.
And Bhagavad.
Actually, we are yet to hear from Amritan. He will tell, he is studying and teaching Bhagavatam. And he actually puts many nice things for Bhagavatam also. I am seeing that.
Yeah, I want some more suggestions, advice.
Yes.
Please let me know how I should conduct to become more effective.
Yes, because the content you will is very good. Content is super content. One thing you have to think about is when people come, we have to get some responses from them and their needs. See, generally audience has certain needs. When you are exactly addressing needs, the number will swell up. Like, I understand that Gita when I teach, I have to many people looking for Acharya commentaries. That's what I give Acharya commentaries. Some people like it. There are some nice Sanskrit words are available like that. I also had videos.
That's the one which I am looking for. Acharya's.
Yeah, correct.
So,